The magical journey of a little water droplet. Have you ever looked up at a fluffy white cloud and wondered, where does rain come from? Come on, let's find out with our new friend. Let's go on a magical adventure to find out. Deep in the big, blue, sparkling ocean lived a happy little water droplet named Dewdrop. She loved to swim with her fishy friends all day long. They would chase each other around the coral, play hide and seek in the seagrass, and tumble over the colorful pebbles on the ocean floor. One very sunny morning, the warm sunbeams tickled Dewdrop as she swam near the surface of the water. She started to feel super light. "Hui, I'm floating," she giggled as she gently rose up into the sky. Dewdrop waved goodbye to her fishy friends and started on her very first adventure. Higher and higher she floated until she reached a big, fluffy, white cloud. She could see thousands of other happy droplets in there waving and smiling at her. Hesitantly, she approached the cloud, wondering if they would want her to join them. "Hello," called out Dewdrop. "Can I play with you?" The other droplets cheered and welcomed her into their group. They all held hands and danced together in the wind. And before she knew it, Dewdrop was part of the big, fluffy, white cloud too. It was like a big party in the sky. Dewdrop and her new friends played hide and seek among the clouds, laughing and tumbling. They slid down the wind and peeked over the tops of mountains. They even pretended to be fluffy sheep as they sailed across the land below. As the hours passed, the cloud became very full and heavy, and it started to turn a little bit gray. "Ooh," whispered Dewdrop. "I think something exciting is about to happen." All of a sudden, the cloud couldn't hold them anymore. Dewdrop felt a little scared, but mostly excited. "Goodbye, friends," she waved as she began her exciting journey back down to earth. She tumbled and twirled through the air, racing the other raindrops past the happy birds who sang, "Here come the waterworks, here come the waterworks." Dewdrop was having so much fun. It felt like the most fun slide ever as she fell. She looked down and saw all sorts of thirsty things waiting for her. There were tall trees with thirsty leaves and red rooftops that needed a wash. There were even some grumpy-looking clouds who could use a few drops to cheer them up. But Dewdrop wasn't just any ordinary raindrop. She was a kind and thoughtful droplet. So instead of watering the trees or washing the rooftops or cheering up the clouds, she looked for something that needed her help a little bit more. And there she saw it, a little flower growing on the side of a big, gray wall. Its petals were drooping and its face was wilted. "Oh, hello," whispered Dewdrop. "Are you okay?" "I'm a little thirsty," the flower whispered back. "And I don't have anyone to water me." Without wasting a moment, Dewdrop landed softly on the petal of the little flower. "Here you go," she said, as she gave the flower a big hug. The flower drank in every last drop of Dewdrop, and soon it perked up. "Thank you, Dewdrop," the flower whispered. That was the best drink ever. After helping the flower, Dewdrop slid off the wall and into a tiny stream. She joined up with some of her raindrop friends who were tumbling over rocks and splashing over pebbles. Together, they raced down the stream, giggling all the way. The stream flowed into a bigger river and the river flowed into an even bigger lake. Dewdrop and her friends swirled and twirled in the current, making new friends along the way. They met a family of ducks who paddled up to them and asked, "Where are you all going?" "We're on our way home," replied one of Dewdrop's friends. "Would you like to race us there?" "You bet," said the duck. "Let's race," and with that, the ducks paddled off, while Dewdrop and her friends continued on their way. As they traveled, Dewdrop saw a thirsty turtle sunning himself on a nearby log. "Hello," she called out. "Would you like a drink?" "Oh, yes," said the turtle. "That would be lovely." And as Dewdrop gave the turtle a refreshing drink, he told her about his dream of seeing the ocean. "I've heard it's big and blue and full of sparkling treasures," he said with a sigh. "But I've never been able to swim that far." Dewdrop promised to take him on an adventure in the ocean when she got back from her trip. Then she raced off to catch up with her friends. Together, they slid down waterfalls and zoomed under bridges, laughing and playing all the while. Finally, they reached a big, beautiful lake. Dewdrop and her friends gathered on the surface, watching the dragonflies dance and the fish leap and play. Soon, it was time for Dewdrop to say goodbye to her new friends. "It's been so much fun playing with you," she said. "But I think it's time for me to go home." Her friends waved as she headed toward the lake's outlet, which led to a familiar river. On her way, Dewdrop stopped to visit the turtle again. "I brought a friend," she said, as a family of turtles climbed onto the log. "We're going to take you on your very first ocean adventure," said one of Dewdrop's friends. "Oh, really?" The turtle's eyes widened. "Well, then let's go." And with that, the raindrops lifted the turtle onto the tip of a blade of grass, and the current carried them all the way to the ocean. At last, they reached the big, blue, sparkling ocean where Dewdrop lived. The turtle took a deep breath. "Oh, it's even more beautiful than I imagined," she whispered. As the sun came up, Dewdrop and her new friends raced and splashed in the waves. They played with the fishies, tickled the crabs, and raced the shrimp. Then they gathered on the surface to watch the sun rise, painting the sky in colors of pink and orange. Finally, it was time for Dewdrop to head home. She hugged her new friends goodbye and promised to visit them again soon. As she glided through the water, she realized how lucky she was to live in such a magical place. Every day brought new adventures and new friends. And Dewdrop couldn't wait to see what tomorrow would bring. Did you love Dewdrop's adventure? You can bring her story to life with your own magical colors. Ask your parents to check the link in the description to get the journey of Dewdrop coloring storybook today and color her amazing world yourself. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this magical tale of friendship and adventure. Remember to always be kind to others and never stop believing in the magic of friendship. Wow, what a wonderful journey with our friend Dewdrop. Do you want to join her on the next magical adventure? Ask your grown-up to click the subscribe circle. And don't forget to press the thumbs up button to tell Dewdrop you loved her story. That way, you'll never miss seeing your friends again. Goodbye.